Welcome to today's Young and the Restless spoiler breakdown. Let's get into all the tension, reactions, and unexpected drama shaking up Genoa City. Abby Newman is not having an easy time keeping her cool, especially now that Amanda Sinclair is back in town. Amanda's return wasn't exactly announced with fanfare, but it definitely hasn't gone unnoticed. And no one seems more bothered than Abby. While Amanda is coming back with a renewed sense of purpose and calm, Abby is feeling unsettled. The last time Amanda was around, things were already tense. Now, her presence seems to stir up old wounds and unresolved jealousy. It's not necessarily that Amanda is trying to provoke anyone, but her natural confidence and sharp intellect tend to rattle certain people, and Abby is definitely one of them. What's fueling Abby's reaction? Part of it could be Amanda's connection to Devon. Even though Amanda and Devon's romantic relationship ended on somewhat respectful terms, their emotional history lingers. Abby can't help but notice the quiet comfort that still exists between them, and it's making her feel anxious, especially since she and Devon haven't been on completely stable ground lately. The air between Abby and Amanda grows increasingly tense in upcoming scenes. Abby tries to act like she's unfazed, but her forced smiles and clipped responses say otherwise. Amanda, for her part, isn't trying to start anything, but she also isn't shrinking away. When she and Abby cross paths, there's polite conversation, but it's laced with subtle jabs and uneasy glances. Spoilers suggest that Amanda might have business reasons for her return, possibly involving legal work tied to Chancellor Winters, or even the Newman family. Whatever the case, her presence is going to remain a source of unease for Abby for a while. Meanwhile, across town, Audra Charles finds herself having to explain her recent actions. She's been operating in her usual bold style, making moves in both business and personal matters, but now the consequences are catching up with her. People are starting to question her motives and loyalty, and Audra is being backed into a corner. In the coming episodes, Audra will be confronted by more than one person who demands answers. Whether it's about business decisions that affect Newman Media or the secrets she's been keeping, Audra will need to do damage control, and fast. She starts off calmly, as usual, trying to spin the narrative in her favor. But it's clear that not everyone is buying what she's selling. One scene in particular shows her trying to justify her actions to Nikki Newman, who isn't known for tolerating dishonesty or excuses. Audra defends herself, saying she did what she thought was right and necessary. But Nikki isn't so easily swayed. There's also tension between Audra and Kyle Abbott. Their complicated dynamic continues to unravel. Spoilers hint that Kyle may no longer be willing to blindly trust Audra, and he may start pulling back from their alliance altogether. As Amanda settles back into Genoa City life and Audra fights to maintain control of hers, the women of the Young and the Restless are proving once again that power, perception, and trust can shift in an instant. With Abby watching Amanda's every move and Audra forced to defend her reputation, the coming days promise sharp confrontations and emotional fallout. Viewers can expect drama, strategy, and a lot of unresolved tension to take center stage. Stay tuned for what happens next as the power plays continue and the truth starts to surface.